The NFL is home to some of the most talented athletes in the world, celebrated for their strength, skill, and determination. But behind the fame and fortune lies a darker side, where poor choices, personal demons, and life-altering mistakes have led some players to ruin everything they worked so hard to achieve. From Henry Ruggs III's fatal crash that ended both a life and his career, to Aaron Hernandez's descent into violence in prison, and Michael Vick's shocking involvement in a dogfighting ring, here are 10 NFL stars who destroyed their own lives. Henry Ruggs III was once one of the most promising young talents in the NFL. His advantage? His speed.
Got it. And we've already seen it.
And now go out and cover the kick.
You can forget it. Pass out to Ruggs, who's got...
And let's not forget his potential to produce game-changing plays after being selected by the Las Vegas Raiders in the first round of the 2020 NFL Draft. But on November 2nd, 2021, his life took a terrible turn. Under the influence of alcohol, he drove his Corvette about 150 miles per hour and rear-ended a Toyota RAV4, which caught fire upon impact. Sadly, Tina Tintor, the driver of the Toyota, and her dog, Max, perished in the collision. This accident not only ended Ruggs' football career, but it also destroyed many lives, including his own. He was later arrested and charged with DUI, resulting in death and dangerous driving. Moving on, Art Schlichter's downfall reminds us how addiction can dismantle even the most promising careers and destroy lives. But before we continue, if you're enjoying this video, please hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell as we continue. You see, Art Schlichter's football journey started with immense promise. He was a standout quarterback at Ohio State University and the 4th overall pick in the 1982 NFL Draft, renowned for his strength and agility.
Jim Gale replacing Murray at tailback.
However, a terrible gambling addiction caused his life and profession to spiral out of control. His problems started before he played in the NFL because he regularly wagered on sports and casino games, accruing unmanageable debt. His addiction had gotten worse by his first season with the Baltimore Colts, and he ended up gambling away his signing bonus and getting involved in several betting scandals. His addiction eventually led to his suspension from the NFL, criminal convictions, and numerous prison sentences. Over the years, he was involved in schemes to fund his gambling habit, including fraudulent activities that devastated the lives of his victims. While Schlichter struggled with addiction, Aaron Hernandez's story is a chilling example of a life consumed by violence. Known for his athleticism and ability, Aaron Hernandez used to dominate as a tight end for the New England Patriots.
Scrimmage.
Second and a deuce. And over the middle, getting free. Touchdown, Hernandez.
Drafted in the 4th round of the 2010 NFL Draft, Hernandez quickly became one of Tom Brady's favorite targets, earning a lucrative 5-year, $40 million contract extension. However, behind the scenes, he led a double life marked by violent tendencies and criminal behavior. In 2013, he was arrested and charged with the murder of Odin Lloyd, a semi-professional football player and the boyfriend of his fiance's sister. The trial revealed a chilling picture of Hernandez's life, including gang affiliations, drug use, and a propensity for violence. He was convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison without parole. While serving his sentence, Hernandez was implicated in additional crimes, including a double homicide in 2012. In 2017, he was found dead in his prison cell in an apparent suicide, leaving behind a legacy of unfulfilled potential and tragedy. Now, from violence to domestic abuse, Ray Rice's story sheds light on another way poor decisions can destroy a promising NFL career. His fall from grace is one of the most infamous cases of domestic violence in professional sports. Once a celebrated running back for the Baltimore Ravens, his career came to a screeching halt in 2014 after a shocking incident captured on video. In an elevator at an Atlantic City casino, Rice was seen punching his then-fiancée, Janae Palmer, knocking her unconscious. The footage, released by TMZ, sparked widespread outrage and led to Rice's suspension from the NFL. Rice had just finished a string of successful seasons, including a 2012 Super Bowl triumph with the Ravens. But this episode ultimately ended his career. Despite Rice's public apology and subsequent marriage to Palmer, the harm to his career and image was irreversible. Moving on, we have Johnny Manziel, whose meteoric rise was overshadowed by a whirlwind of personal and professional missteps. Nicknamed Johnny Football, he was once a household name and one of the most electrifying players in college football history. As the first freshman to win the Heisman Trophy while playing for Texas A&M, he was hailed as a generational talent. Within no time, he got into the NFL.
With the 22nd pick in the 2014 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Johnny Manziel, quarterback, Texas A&M.
But his career quickly unraveled as his lifestyle became a glaring distraction. Manziel's on-field accomplishments were overshadowed by his well-publicized battles with alcoholism and partying. He appeared more concerned with preserving his celebrity status than growing as a professional quarterback, as he missed team meetings and prepared poorly. His problems were made worse by legal matters, like accusations of domestic abuse, and by 2016, the Browns had let him go. Despite short spells in Canadian football and open attempts to turn his career around, Manziel's bright future turned into a tale of wasted promise. Next up, Darren Sharper's story reveals the devastating fall of a once-celebrated NFL safety. You see, Darren was a highly decorated NFL safety with an impressive 14-year career that included 5 Pro Bowl selections and a Super Bowl championship with the New Orleans Saints. Known for his playmaking abilities, Sharper's name was synonymous with excellence on the field. However, his reputation was destroyed when he was convicted of multiple sexual assault charges in 2015. What began as an investigation into one case revealed a shocking pattern of predatory behavior. He was charged with drugging and sexually abusing several women in California, Arizona, Nevada, and Louisiana, among other states. His transgressions revealed a guy living a double life, revered by his followers, but carrying out horrible deeds behind closed doors. In the end, Sharper entered guilty pleas to many offenses and received a 20-year prison sentence. For such a well-known athlete, his decline from grace was quick and irreparable, leaving his legacy permanently marred by his deeds. While Sharper's story is chilling, Lawrence Phillips's life highlights how unchecked aggression and legal troubles can lead to tragedy. Lawrence Phillips was a football prodigy, widely regarded as one of the most talented running backs of his generation. As a first-round draft pick in 1996, Phillips showed flashes of brilliance during his brief NFL career.
Thanks. 21-17 the Rams, mid-third quarter. Phillips starts left, cuts upfield. He can move too. 25 yards, touchdown. 28-17.
However, his success on the field was overshadowed by persistent legal troubles and a history of violent behavior. Even during his college years in Nebraska, Phillips had multiple run-ins with the law, including a high-profile incident in which he assaulted his girlfriend. His off-field problems followed him into the NFL. He had a reckless behavior and was unable to stay out of trouble, hence leading to a series of arrests and eventual banishment from the league. After football, Phillips's life continued its downward spiral, culminating in his incarceration for domestic violence and assault charges. In 2016, while serving a 31-year prison sentence, Phillips was found dead in his cell in what was ruled a suicide. His life remains a heartbreaking example of wasted talent and unresolved anger. As his story closes tragically, Greg Hardy's downfall offers another cautionary story about the consequences of unchecked violence and arrogance. Now, Greg was a dominant defensive end, making a name for himself with the Carolina Panthers as one of the most fearsome pass rushers in the NFL. In 2013, he was named to the Pro Bowl after recording 15 sacks, cementing his reputation as a defensive powerhouse. However, his career took a devastating turn in 2014 when he was accused of domestic violence against his then-girlfriend. The allegations included disturbing details of physical assault, which tarnished Hardy's reputation and led to his eventual release from the Panthers. Although Hardy was found guilty in a bench trial, the charges were later dropped when the victim failed to testify in court. He then attempted to rebuild his career with the Dallas Cowboys, but his on-field performance and off-field behavior, including conflicts with teammates and coaches, further derailed his prospects. After his NFL career fizzled, Hardy transitioned to mixed martial arts, but his football legacy remains overshadowed by controversy and violence. Now, let's revisit the story of Jovan Belcher, whose actions left an entire community reeling in shock. He was a promising linebacker for the Kansas City Chiefs, known for his determination and resilience on the football field. Signed as an undrafted free agent in 2009, he quickly rose through the ranks, becoming a key figure in the Chiefs' defense. However, his life took a tragic turn on December 1st, 2012. He shot and killed his girlfriend, Cassandra Perkins, in their home following a heated argument. The couple had a 3-month-old daughter who was left orphaned by the horrifying act. After the murder, he drove to the Chiefs' training facility and confronted the head coach and general manager, among other team members. In a terrifying last deed, he shocked his squad and the NFL community by shooting himself in the head in front of them. As Belcher's tragedy echoes through time, Plaxico Burress' story reveals how one misstep can derail a successful NFL career. He was a talented wide receiver who played a pivotal role in the New York Giants' Super Bowl 42 victory. Well known for his large size and steady hands, he caught the game-winning touchdown and helped the Giants upset the unbeaten New England Patriots. And, well, this seemed like a normal habit to him as he consistently delivered.
Lobs it. Burress alone. Touchdown, New York.
But after a strange and preventable incident in 2008, Burress' career abruptly ended. He shot himself in the leg after he unintentionally fired an unauthorized firearm he was carrying at a nightclub in New York City. The incident not only caused physical harm, but also had severe legal repercussions. He was charged with criminal possession of a weapon and served nearly 2 years in prison. Despite returning to the NFL after his release, he was never able to recapture the success he had earlier in his career. So what do you think about these shocking stories? Which one surprised you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one.